Area of a parallelogram. Area is the amount of surface of a plane figure. And a plane figure is a flat figure, such as a square or a circle or something like that. So if perimeter is the length around the outside, then area is the amount of surface inside the figure. For example, here we have a rectangle and it is 6 meters long and 4 meters wide. So if we were going to find the perimeter, we'd just add up the length of all the sides. But what we're looking for is the area, which is the number of these squares inside. And each one of these squares is 1 meter that way and another meter that way. Okay, so the formula to find the area of a square or a rectangle is that the area is equal to the length times the width. So in this case, the area is equal to 6 meters times 4 meters. And so the area is equal to 24 meters squared, because it's meters times meters. Now you'll see that area is always measured in squares, like these squares. And those could be given in feet squared, or centimeters squared, or inches squared, or maybe kilometers squared, or meters squared, like this one. Now, squares and rectangles are both types of parallelograms. And what a parallelogram is a four-sided figure whose opposite sides are parallel. So, for example, here's my bad drawing of a rectangle. Okay, so you imagine what it's actually supposed to look like. And this figure has four sides, and you can see these two sides, which are opposite each other, are parallel. So if you were to extend these lines, they would go on forever without meeting. And these opposite sides here are also parallel. They could go on forever without meeting. Well, this figure is also a parallelogram. It's something like a rectangle, but you can see the sides are not at 90 degrees. So this side, however, and this side are opposite, and they would go on forever, and they are parallel. They'd never meet. And this side are also parallel. So it's a parallelogram. Now we know that the formula to find the area of a square or a rectangle is length times width. Of course, with a square, the length and the width are going to be the same. And with a parallelogram, we're going to measure the length of a parallelogram as its base, which here is 6 meters. And we're going to measure the width of a parallelogram as its height, which is, in this case, 4 meters. So to find the area of a parallelogram, then, the area is equal to the base times the height. So in this case, the area is equal to 6 meters times 4 meters. So the area is equal to 6 times 4 is 24, and meters times meters is meters squared. 24 meters squared. The steps then to find area are as follows. First, draw and label the figure. Second, write the formula. So far we've seen A is equal to length times width, or area is equal to base times height. Then substitute the values and solve.